Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and our outstanding sponsors who make these live presentations possible for you fans to enjoy. I am Joseph Brett, alongside my cameraman, as always, David Alvarez, coming to you live from North Medford High School here at Larry Benny Field, home of the North Medford Black Tornado, the number 7 ranked team in the state of Oregon in the 6A, taking on the Bend Lava Bears this afternoon in a doubleheader feature. Bend in the 5A comes in ranked 19th in the state. They opened up the season last year number 2 in the state of Oregon. They always schedule themselves some tough early season matchups, as last year in this spot they were taking on what was number 4 in the 6A, South Medford, and they were able to defeat the Panthers. Taking on the Black Tornado here this afternoon. At the plate currently for Bend, it is Edwards. That is that's Edwards pitching for North Medford. At the plate is White. That's A.V. White. Swings and misses for strike 3, and Edwards has her first strikeout of the afternoon for the Black Tornado. We look at North Medford defensively in this ball game. It is Natalie Edwards starting in the circle for the Black Tornado. In the 2 spot behind the plate is Hadley Peterson, a freshman catcher. At first base, we have Taryn Mosier, senior. Over at second, it is Gia Retigliano. Over at third, it is Rebecca Tuivanu. At shortstop, it is Natalie Tilskala. In left field, we have Malie Hamlin. In center field, J.C. Russell Tyler. Is it locked? And in right field this afternoon is Kaylin Russell Tyler. That is your starters defensively for the Black Tornado. Hitting in the 2 spot this afternoon for Bend with a 1-2 count. It is Jocelyn Lima, a freshman. And 2 quick outs now for the Black Tornado. Cass Sandgren, a junior, now at the plate. Looks at first pitch, strike. The 0-1 pitch, fouled off, out of play. And now the 0-2 from Edwards, and it's going to be in the dirt for ball 1. And strike three. Edwards strikes out the side for the Black Tornado in the top half of the first inning. We head to the bottom half of the inning. North Medford coming to the plate. 3 up, 3 down for the Ben Lava Bears. Back right after this on TableRockSports.net.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week here on Table Rock Sports. North Medford taking on the Bend Lava Bears. This is the number 7 ranked Black Tornado, 4-1 on the season, coached by Chris Campbell, taking on the 2-4 Bend Lava Bears. They are the number 19th ranked 5A team coming out of the Intermountain Conference, coached by Samantha Hefner. North Medford, of course, coming out of the Southwest Conference. At the plate currently for the Black Tornado is Hamlin. Hamlin with a 1-1 count. Hits this one foul and out of play. Hamlin 1-2, swings and fouls off another pitch into the backstop. We'll take a look at the Ben Lava Bears defensively, pitching and starting in the circle for Bend is McKenna Nye, a sophomore right-handed pitcher. Behind the plate, it is Emily Lauerman, a junior catcher. Over at first, Mackenzie Shaughnessy, a senior first baseman. At second base, Ava White, as Hamlin draws the walk. Over at third is junior Cass Sandgreen. At shortstop, it is Claire Phillips, a freshman. In left, you have Sophia Rodriguez. In center, you have Megan Malinowski. And in right field, it is Jocelyn Lima. Steal down to second by Hamlin, and she's off to third as the ball gets away on the throwdown. And just like that, North Medford has a runner at third. and a chance to take an early lead here against the Lava Bears. Folks, coverage today brought to you by Table Rock Sports, Oregon's leading provider of live high school athletic streams through our Lithia Superstore Game Center at TableRockSports.net. We welcome our home and visiting fans who are watching today's broadcast. Your executive producer for today's event is Joe Brett, as that one misses just outside. I think they did call that a strike. Yeah, 0-2 now is the count. It is our sponsors who keep these events free for you fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. If you're listening and watching on our YouTube page right now, find that red subscribe button, give it a click, and get notified when all games go live across the Table Rock Sports Network. Squeeze bunt laid down beautifully to perfection by Curtis. That's Capri Curtis laying down the bunt. She's safe at first, and the squeeze was on, scores the run. And just like that, North Medford up 1-0 here in game number 1 of 2 this afternoon. That's going to bring to the plate the 3-hitter now for the Black Tornado. North taking off on the first pitch. Down to second safely is Curtis. So Capri Curtis down at second base now. Natalie Tilskala is at the plate. Looks at that pitch high. It gets away from the catcher, and like that, North Medford has a runner on third once again with no outs. And a 2-0 count to Tilskala. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And a foul ball hits her while she was still inside the box. North Medford 4-1 on the season. They come into today off a 15-4 win against Thurston. They have not played since their hosting of the spring break tournament at Lithia and Driveway Fields. They lost their first game in that to West Salem, 2-0. Their first game of the year, a 7-4 victory to Crater. Their second game of their own tournament, 7-0 win against Foothills, California. This ball driven deep. Looks like it has a chance. It's off the top of the wall for Tiscala. She's rounding second, heading for third. Coach is going to hold her up there, and it's a stand-up RBI triple for the Black Tornado. That one missed getting out by about a half of an inch there. It went off as close to the top of the fence as it could without getting out. And North Medford strikes again. They now got a runner again on third base with a 2-0 lead. And Tuivana comes to the plate. So after taking down Foothills, North Medford beat McMinnville 8-6 and Thurston 15-4. They got a doubleheader against Bend here today. Then they're at Grants Pass for a doubleheader. Nope, they're at Grants Pass for a Tuesday game next week, and then a doubleheader against Grants Pass. That'll be a home and away series with the Lady Cavers. Home for one, Saturday doubleheader for two, as Tuivana ropes a ball back up the middle, and she's got herself a stand-up double. And North Medford, just like that, has a 3-0 lead here in the first inning. North Medford being aggressive on the base pass. They've already got a handful of steals. They're hitting the ball well, driving in runs. And they're looking like a pretty darn good team here. Still early in the season. But Coach Campbell has these girls in mid-season form already, as our batter is Gia Retigliano looks at that pitch down. And the count now 1-1. The 1-1 pitch in there for a strike. Tigliano swinging at this one on a 1-2. Second baseman going out, making the grab, and we now have one away here in the first. That's going to bring to the plate the right fielder for North Medford, junior Kalen Russell Tyler. Nye delivers outside and high for ball one. Throw down to second. Just checking on Ivana over there. A 1-0 down. Good stop by the catcher Lauerman behind the plate. And the count 2-0. Russell Tyler quickly ahead here. And she's ahead 3-0. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And it's in there for a strike. Keeps the at bat alive for Nye. And Russell Tyler going to draw the walk, and it puts runners now on first and second for North Medford. 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. And now your pitcher for the Black Tornado, junior Julia Edwards, comes to the plate. Chance to extend the North Medford lead with a runner in scoring position. First pitch down at the knees, called a strike. She hits this ball to the first baseman. It's scooped up by Shaughnessy. And she tags the bag and makes the out. That will advance Tyler and Ivana over to first and third. Now a base hit could score 2 for the Black Tornado. Peterson swinging at the first pitch. Ground ball to the third baseman. Throw to first is going to be wide. Peterson rounds and heads for second. 2 runs score. And a mistake there by Bend allows the Black Tornado to tack on a couple of more runs. And it's now 5-0 North Medford. They'll get a runner here over at second for Peterson. And now it brings up the other Tyler. This time it is J.C. Russell Tyler, the senior outfielder. Here's the pitch, high and away for ball one. And this ball driven back up the middle. That's going to score another run for the Black Tornado. No, they hold her at third. So Edwards is held up at third base on the base hit by Tyler. And the Black Tornado with runners on the corners with 2 away. So Tyler at first, Edwards at third. Mosier comes to the plate. Nope, it's Millie Hamlin at the plate. My apologies. Hamlin takes strike there, and it's 2-1. Now is your count. 2 away. North Medford on the steal has runners at second and third. That ball is down for ball 3, and it's now a 3-1 count. Here's the 3-1 to Hamlin. Couple hops, gets through the infield. That's going to score 2 more for the Black Tornado. Hamlin on over to second base on the throw to the plate, and the Black Tornado putting it on here in the first inning. Have a 7-0 lead. Hamlin in scoring position over at second. And North Medford not done yet here in the first inning. I got that.
What was it doing?
It's not white balancing. Now at the plate is Curtis for the Black Tornado. Capri Curtis, Hamlin on over at second in a 7-0 ball game here in the bottom of the first. That pitch high and away. Throw down to second here. Hamlin back safely. Black Tornado have scored 4 runs with 2 outs. Couple of doubles, a triple already in this inning. Scala, who's on deck, took one off the top of the fence earlier. That pitch down, and Curtis going to draw a walk. And now it's going to be the senior Natalie Scala coming to the plate. She almost hit a home run her last at bat. It could not have gone any further and stayed in the park. Went off the very top of the fence, barely stayed in. She takes first pitch, strike 1 here. Drives this ball back up the middle. They'll have a throw to first. It's going to be wide. Toscala takes off for second. She's going to be in safely. North Medford will score another run on the air by the Lava Bears. And North Medford will have runners at second and third with 2 outs. They score their 5th run now with 2 outs here in the first inning. And they've got an 8-0 lead. At the plate now is Tuivana. Ball in the dirt. Stopped there by Lauerman. Ben comes into today's matchup. They are 2-4. That ball down and a 4-pitch walk to Tuivana. They lost 18-8 to West Albany. Lost 23-10 to Canby. They beat Ashland / Phoenix 5-2. They lost to Silverton 6-5. They lost to Churchill 10-6. And a 20-6 victory over Lebanon. So the base is now loaded for the Black Tornado with 2 away. Gia Ritigliano at the plate. Ritigliano looks at ball 1. Drives this ball back up the middle. That's going to score 2 more. Nope, they hold the runner at third. 1 run will score for the Black Tornado. And they've now got a 9-0 lead. And an RBI single for Ritigliano. Now we'll bring to the plate Kaylin Russell Tyler. Russell Tyler walking in the first go-round here in the first inning. This is her second at bat. North Medford has now hit through the lineup 1.5 times here in the first inning and put up 9 runs. Foul ball by Tyler. And the count now 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And down. Looked like that was below the knees, but called strike 3. Russell Tyler with the backwards K goes down looking. And that'll do it for the bottom half of the first. It was a long bottom half of the inning as North Medford puts up 9 runs. They leave the bases loaded, but you can't have a better start to the ball game than the Black Tornado did there. We'll step away. We'll be back with the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week after a word from Sports Ground and Dutch Bros.
Diverse venues access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as you...
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week here on TibleRockSports.net. We apologize for the technical difficulties that we were just having. Some internet issues out here. 9-0, bottom half of the second inning. This ball's driven deep, and it looks like it might, off the fence just below the red top ring there. It's going to drive in 1 run for the Black Tornado. It's a double for Hamlin. North adding to their lead, now lead at 10-0. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. That was nearly the second home run of the game for the Black Tornado. They've had 2 now that have gone off of the fence here in the first 2 innings. This first pitch here swung on and driven foul and out of play. Hamlin now 2 for 2 in the ball game with 2 doubles. brings Capri Curtis to the plate. Chance to add to the Black Tornado lead. Ball in the dirt there, makes the count 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, swung on and missed. Hamlin at second, Edwards at first. Curtis is at the plate. That one in the dirt. Makes it a 2-2 count. The inning started with a ground ball to the third baseman. The throw over to first to Shaughnessy was in the dirt from Sandgren. Shaughnessy was not able to make the scoop and the pick. That got things going for the Black Tornado. And they're looking to add to their total as Curtis battles back here after going down 0-2. Now has a full count. That pitch is going to be high for ball 4. She draws a walk to load the bases. And that's going to bring up Scala, who nearly had a home run earlier in the game. Took it off the top of the fence. He has the bases loaded here. Looks at the first pitch for a strike. Oh, 1 now. The 0-1 pitch high and away. Now a 1-1 count. The 1-1's going to miss outside for ball 2. Nye still pitching for the Lava Bears. He's given up 10 runs in 1 1/3 innings. That pitch going to be down for ball 3. Now Scala has a 3-1 count. A walk would score another run. Base hit has the potential to score 2. And a walk scores another run for the Black Tornado. Leaves the bases loaded. Now coming to the plate, it will be Rebecca Tuivani.
Home run. Boom, watch blast it.
And a hard hit ball gets past the shortstop. That's going to score 2 more for the Black Tornado. Runners now at the corners for North Medford. Makes it a 13-0 ball game as North Medford has tacked on 4 more here in the second inning. Tuivani, now 2 for 2 in the ball game. Has a double and a single. That ball hit hard down the third baseline by Retigliano and foul. Swing and a miss by Retigliano. And she's behind 0-2. The 0-2 pitch down in the dirt. Hopper to the third baseman. She'll throw to second. And it's going to be a foul ball. Tigliano looking to get on top of one here. She does. Ground ball to the shortstop. Flip to second in time. Throw to first will not be. It'll score another run for the Black Tornado. And that'll make it 14-0. Two away now. Casey Russell Tyler now coming to the plate. Your right fielder for the Black Tornado. Two hopper to the shortstop, flip to second is in time. It's a 6-4 put out, and that'll do it for the bottom half of the second inning. We head to the top half of the third. North Medford leads it 14-0. Listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TibleRockSports.net. Folks, it is our sponsors who make it possible to bring you our spring sports coverage. Thank you to General Manager Justin Lombardi and our title sponsor again in 2026, the Lithia Superstore on Highway 62, your home for Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat vehicles and trucks. And before after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Bros and enjoy your favorite treat. Dutch Bros supports the communities that support them. And for over 30 years, there's no better place after the game than Abby's Pizza. Make new memories at Abby's. Step away, we'll be right back here on TibleRockSports.net.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Back with your Lithia Superstore Game of the Week here on Table Rock Sports. It is Sophia Rodriguez, senior for Bend, at the plate. And hit through the lineup. Come to you here in the top of the third. Edwards with a perfect game through 2. 4 strikeouts, 2 ground ball outs. And she's ahead 0-2 here to Rodriguez. And she records her 5th strikeout now of the ball game. And that will now bring to the plate Malinowski. She shows bunt, pulls back, Edwards delivers. Punt is laid down to the first baseman. Over there covering the bag is Vitigliano. And North Medford makes the play. And we got 2 away. There, Phillips, freshman for Ben, at the plate. Their first plate appearance of the ball game. Swinging this there, just quickly behind Ellen too. And a swing and a miss. Edwards gets her 6th strikeout of the game. North Medford will come back up in the bottom half of the 3rd. They lead it 14-0. You're listening on TableRockSports.net.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford has a large selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. We make it easy to drive home in the new vehicle of your dreams. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
When you work with Hart Insurance Agency, you'll experience the quality service and attention to detail that you'll only find with an independent insurance agency. Hart Insurance Agency was founded in 1947 and is one of the largest independent, locally owned agencies in Southern Oregon, with offices in Grants Pass and Medford. Their experienced team of agents have the knowledge to design, place, and to manage your personal and business insurance plans. Find out more. Visit hartinsurance.com.
Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford has a large selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. We make it easy to drive home in the new vehicle of your dreams. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Super.
Frickin'. Oh. God dang it. Big girl for South.
Oh, the back row?
Yeah, I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on the name.
It can.
Oh, Ackman.
Yeah.
She had 5 touchdowns in her flag football debut the other day.
Yeah, I saw that. Is she throwing them or catching them or what?
Catching them from the tight end position.
Oh, yeah, she's so big and athletic, dude.
She towers over everybody. And Boomer's out there coaching them.
Is he?
Yeah. Him and his dad.
Is that the high school league?
Yeah.
Or is it a high school league?
It's sanctioned.
So it's a paid position for them. That's cool.
Gets him back in there. Now it's just...
Yeah. Stay clean. Keep going. Well, it helps when you have a dad like that, dude. Community guy. All right, last time.
Back with the Lithia Superstore game of the week. Pop up out in the right field. Gonna get down. North Medford now with runners on first and second and nobody out here in the third. It's going to bring to the plate J.C. Russell Tyler. Swings and fouls this one off out of play. Tyler behind 0-2 now. Runners on first and second. Nice, still working on the mound for the Lava Bears. Here's a ground ball, foul down the third baseline. The 1-2 pitch. Driven to the first baseman. She makes the grab on the bag for the double play. So a double play. Tobias on running over at second. Has Mosier at the plate for North Medford. Apologize for any audio or technical difficulties that we've had in this ball game. Hopefully everything sounds good now and coming through clear. North with that 14-0 lead. 9 in the first, 5 in the second. They have not scored here in the third. They had runners on first and second with nobody out, but a double play just a moment ago has it runner on second now with 2 away. And a foul ball. Oh, and excuse me, this is Reese Drysdale at the plate. Ground ball to the third baseman. She's going to beat the throw to first. And the Black Tornado will have runners on the corners with 2 away. Drysdale with the pinch hit. Stands on first base. No, you can do as many as you want. You got 18 girls, you can go 9 in, 9 out.
You get the recorded though, right? You can't just switch them all in.
So now it'll be another pinch hit at bat. Miley Braxton, another senior, getting an at bat here in the third. Ball down in the dirt for ball 1. High for ball 2. And she's going to be ahead 3-0. And Nye delivers that one for a strike to make it a 3-1 count. The 3-1 pitch, low in the dirt for a ball. The bases will be loaded now for the Black Tornado. That's going to bring to the plate Natalie Tilskala. And Tilskala is going to have a chance to extend the lead here. Swinging at the first pitch. It's back up the middle. Taken by the second baseman, White. She steps on second, and that'll do it. The Black Tornado lead. The bases loaded. They don't score any here in the third, but they got a 14-0 lead over the Ben Lava Bears. Folks, today's game brought to you by the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events, and by Heart Insurance, providing personal and business coverage in Grants Pass and in Medford. And fans, Road Credit Union is proud to partner with the Medford School District each year to bring you the touchdown, 3-point field goal, and strikeout clubs, which raise money for North and South Medford athletics. And thank you to Steve Vincent and Avista Utilities in Southern Oregon for over 15 years of sponsorship to support our live streaming coverage. Timber Rock Sports says thank you also to Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less in Southern Oregon for helping us highlight our teams and student athletes. If you shop at Sherm's, they will save you money. We head to the top half of the fourth inning. 14-0 North Medford lead. Edwards still wheeling and dealing on the mound. Has a perfect game, yet to give up a hit here in the ball game. Look to keep it going here in the fourth. She's only thrown 30 pitches through 3 innings. It's about as near as perfect as it can get. Edwards to deliver. Bunt. And a miss on the bunt attempt there. That is Abe White. Lays down another one. Back to the pitcher. Throw to first in time, and we got one away here in the fourth. Coach Winter coming out. Going to have a talk with his infield and pitcher and catcher here. And we're going to have a pitching change for North Medford. Edwards comes out. She's thrown a perfect 3 1/3 innings. Giving up no hits, no runs, 6 strikeouts. And then we'll have a pitching change. It will be Apologies if I don't get this right. Rafi?
Yeah.
Rafi Souza. Pitching now for North Medford. We'll let her get warmed up. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back on TableRockSports.net.
Whether you're finding flooring inspiration online or
Well, never mind the break. We're right back. Just a couple of quick pitches, and Souza is ready to get back to the action. Lima at the plate now for Bend. Lays down a bunt, but foul. Lima shows bunt again, pulls back, takes ball. Showing bunt again, pulls back once again. She's ahead 2-1. Bunt laid down and again foul. Evens the count up 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 from Souza. Swing. 1 hopper back to the pitcher. Throw to first. And we got 2 away. Brings to the plate now. Sandgren, the first baseman for Bend. Shows bunt, lays it down. It's going to get foul down the first baseline. The 0-2 pitch from Souza. Down for a ball. The 1-2. High. Evens the count up 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Ground ball to the shortstop. It's fouled there by Tilskala. And Bend will have their first base runner of the ball game here in the 4th.
That kind of suck if you were the senior and you're doing all the strike.
Showing bunt there is Shaughnessy. 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Smart though too. Train your youngster for future.
Takes high there. Evens the count, 1-1. That one down, makes it a 2-1 count. Souza delivers. Popped up, foul out of play. Over the top of the backstop. Folks, we welcome back Leopard's Carpet, one of Medford and Grants Pass, and State Farm Insurance Agent Roy World in Medford for partnering with Table Rock Sports again in 2026. They are two great additions to our sponsor roster. The 2-2 pitch. Change up. Got her. That'll do it for the top of the fourth. We head to the bottom half of the inning. Bend 0, North Medford 14. Back right after this. With more North Medford Black Tornado softball on TableRockSports.net. Back with the Lithia Superstore game of the week. Tuivani at the plate for North Medford. Two for 2, 3 RBIs and 1 walk. Hits this one out of play. And has a 3-1 count. Swing and a miss makes it a full count now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch swung and driven into the outfield. She's now 3 for 3 on the afternoon. Now at the plate will be Ritigliano. Looks at the pitch in the dirt for ball 1. And pops this one up shallow right field. Going in is Lima. She can't make the catch. It drops for a base hit. And North Medford with runners on first and second with nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. That's going to bring to the plate Kaylin Russell-Tyler. Tyler takes pitch 1 high for a ball. This one driven to the shortstop, flipped to third in time. We'll keep runners at first and second, but instead of no outs, we got one away. And now your new pitcher for North Medford, Souza, will be at the plate. Takes ball 1 down in the dirt. And high and away for ball 2. That one in the dirt. And Souza ahead 3-0. The 3-0 high for ball 4. And the bases are now loaded with one away. Hadley Peterson, the freshman, comes to the plate with the bases loaded and one away. Takes first pitch ball outside. The next one down and away as well. 2-0 now to Peterson. And high and outside, and it's now a 3-0 count. That's going to be ball 4. Peterson draws the walk, scores a run. Tagliano crosses home plate. Now your center fielder, J.C. Russell Tyler, comes to the plate. First pitch down in the dirt. 1 for 3 on the afternoon. Coach going to come out. Now he's going to get some water. And we'll let you know that for almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home vehicle or business needs. They're locally owned and family run. Bill's Glass supports our schools and our communities. And discover the vibrant lifestyle at Twin Creeks Retirement in Central Point. Enjoy spacious apartments, gourmet dining, and enriching activities in a welcoming community. Learn more at TwinCreeksRetirement.com. Russell Tyler. Now with a 2-0 count. Looks at that one high for a ball, and it's 3-0. Down for ball 4, and another run scores for North Medford. Now 16-0. Reese Drysdale coming on. Now to hit. Takes first pitch high for a ball. High for ball 2. And this one back up the middle, taken by the second baseman. So step on second, that's White. It'll put runners on the corners now with 2 away, but that ground ball scores another run. It's now 17-0 Black Tornado. 9 in the first, 5 in the second. They've now got 3 here in the fourth. Ball in the dirt, gets by the catcher. Drysdale will head on down to second. And Miley Braxton ahead in the count, 2-0. Three out. And a 4-pitch walk for Braxton. To Scala now. At the plate. Takes that one for a ball, makes it a 1-1 count. And fouls that one out of play. High for ball 2. That one driven out into left field. Gets by the left fielder, Rodriguez. 1 run will score. They'll hold the runners at second and third. To Avani now. Pops this one up into right field. Underneath it is Lima. Makes the grab. That'll do it. It's now 19-0 North Medford as we head to the top of the 5th. Bend will have to score 10 here in the 5th if they want to keep this game alive. You're listening to North Medford Softball on TableRockSports.net.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford has a large selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. We make it easy to drive home in the new vehicle of your dreams. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Sports are in trouble, and officials are in extreme demand.
So we're looking for people like you,
former athletes,
parents, and community members.
What it takes is attention to detail,
a positive attitude, and respect for the game.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
Because the hard truth is,
no ref, no game. Play ball.
Back here on Table Rock Sports, Lithia Superstore Game of the Week. Souza on the mound with her second inning of work for North Medford. 19-0 here in the 5th, so 3 outs will do it for the Black Tornado. We'll have the 10-run rule coming into effect unless Ben can score 10. Ground ball here to the shortstop Tilskala, in and out of the glove, and Ben with the leadoff on board. Yep, Nye, their pitcher, on first. Lauerman now at the plate. And a foul ball. Count even 1-1. Yeah, won last night.
Oh, they played last night. What's your name coaching them?
Yeah.
Did they pull it out?
No.
Who did they play?
GP. Souza to deliver the 1-1 pitch. High for a ball, throw down to first. Not going to be in time to get Nye, who slides back in safely. Three one. Now your count to Lauerman. This one driven out into right. Throw gets away from Edwards, now out here in right field. She tries to punch out Nye at second, and now Bend. The first runner in scoring position of the ball game. Have runners at first and second with nobody out here in the fifth. And Rodriguez comes to the plate. Sophia Rodriguez with a chance to get Bend on the board here. Shows bunt, pulls back, takes ball. And takes a strike low in the zone there to even the count 1-1. And Rodriguez misses laying down the bunt there. And now Souza ahead 1-2. 1-2 pitch in there for strike three. And we got one away. Souza delivers to Malinowski. First pitch strike. The 0-1 high for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch swung on and missed. And the count now 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Souza with back-to-back strikeouts. And we got two away. So Bend down to their final out here in game one of the doubleheader. Ball in the dirt. Both runners are going to advance for Bend. Now second and third. And a strike makes the count 1-1 to Phillips. That 2-1. Just low. Makes it 3-1 now. And a strike there makes the count full 3-2. And the payoff pitch, swing and a miss, strike three. Souza strikes out all three here in the fifth. And North Medford will get the victory 19-0 over the Ben Lava Bears. We'll take a break, come back with the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role post-game show. Visit travelmedford.org and search Know Your Role to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better. We'll recap some scoring, go over some key stats, all coming up on the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role post-game show. Back right after this on TableRockSports.net.
Sports are in trouble, and officials are in extreme demand.
So we're looking for people like you.
Former athletes.
Parents and community members.
What it takes is attention to detail.
A positive attitude and respect for the game.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
Because the hard truth is,
No ref, no game. Play ball.
Back on Table Rock Sports. Lithia Superstore game of the week. North Medford wins at 19-0. This is your Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role post-game show. North Medford easily dispatched Ben here on Saturday afternoon, 19-0. North Medford jumped out to the lead in the bottom of the first inning after Curtis singled, scoring one run. Natalie Toscala doubled off the top of the fence, nearly hitting herself a home run, scoring one. Tuivana then doubled behind her, scoring another. An error scored two more. Hamlin then singled, scoring two runs, and another error scored one. And then Gia Ritigliano singled, scoring another in a big first inning for North Medford. North Medford scored 5 runs on 3 hits in the bottom of the second. Hamlin doubled. Toscala drew a walk. Tuivana singled, scoring 2. Nye induced Gia Ritigliano to hit into a fielder's choice, which scored another. That put North Medford up 14-0. North Medford scoreless in the third, and they scored 4 runs in the fourth. Edwards got the win today for North Medford. She surrendered 0 hits, 0 runs over 3 1/3 innings, striking out 6 and walking none. She was perfect through those 3 1/3. McKenna Nye took the loss for the Ben Varsity Lava Bears. The pitcher went 4 innings, allowing 19 runs, 12 earned on 14 hits, striking out 1 and walking 11. Rafi Souza threw 1 2/3 innings of scoreless ball for the Black Tornado in relief. The pitcher surrendered 1 hit, striking out 4 and walking none. North Medford collected 14 hits in the game till Scala drove in the middle of the lineup, leading North Medford with 4 runs batted in. The 3-hole hitter went 2 for 4 on the day. Rebecca Tuivani went 3 for 4 at the plate to lead North Medford in hits. Malia Hamlin, Hadley Peterson, and Gia Ritigliano each collected multiple hits for North Medford as well. The Black Tornado had plenty of patience today at the plate, piling up 11 walks in the ball game. Miley, Braxton, and Curtis led the team with 2 walks each in the ball game. Emily Lauerman went 1 for 2 at the plate to lead the Bend varsity Bears in hits. Bend turned 1 double play in the ball game. North Medford will face them again here in about 20 minutes in Game 2 of the doubleheader. We will not have that here on Table Rock Sports, but you can come on down here to Larry Benny Field and catch all the action. That game set to start probably just shy of 3:15. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in and watching this afternoon's broadcast. I'd like to thank North Medford High School Athletic Director Peter Vasquez for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week and today's broadcast. Special thanks to both head coaches and today's officials. With David Alvarez on camera, I'm Joseph Brett. Your executive producer has been Joe Brett. Saying thanks for watching and good afternoon from Larry Benning Field here at North Medford High School in Medford, Oregon.